Hey everybody, Pearl here. The reason I'm making this video tonight is because this is actually be a slightly more serious topic. I'm making this video about character theft, art theft, and if any of you ever thought about, and just to talk about if any of you have ever thought about taking a character that you found online, like on Google or something, or any other DeviantArt or any other website, just to tell you why you should not do it and why you never ever should or could do it. I recently, in the past several months, I've been dealing with a lot more character theft of my character, Pearl the Angel Dragon. It's stressed me out to the point that I lost sleep at nights over certain incidences where people were taking Pearl's pictures or just taking Pearl and trying to claim it as their own, and thinking it was okay because they found it on Google or something. Or, I saw my videos on YouTube and they said, oh, this is cute. Let me just try to take it and get Pearl remade in a suit, or try to get a ref sheet or another badge or something of Pearl for myself. Well, that isn't cool and that ain't right. And let me explain. For any of you on here that may have ever thought about doing it at any point during your time in this furry fandom. Just because you found it on Google or something doesn't mean it's free reign to use. Every art piece that is out there, every photograph, every fursuit was created by somebody. Just because you found it on Google doesn't mean, oh, you just take it and say, oh, it's mine now. It doesn't work that way. That suit, that photograph, that character, and that photo and everything, or that art piece, was created by somebody and is copyrighted to the people that created them. The character is copyrighted to the character creator, the first person that drew out that character, or the person who had the mind of that character. If the person who drew it isn't necessarily the person that created it, sometimes people commission artists. And in that case, there's a dual copyrightship of the artist and the person who designed the character. The suit is copyrighted to not only the suit maker who made the suit, but also, of course, the character itself is copyrighted to the person that made it. And you can't just take it and claim it as yours. It can not only get you in legal trouble, especially since there's a lot of copyright laws, especially in the United States. There's a law that states that as soon as it's put in tangible form, it is copyrighted to that person that created it. Since I was the one that drew and created Pearl, Pearl is rightfully mine, and nobody can just go and take her legally and say, oh, this is mine now. Because legally, you could easily get in trouble for doing so. But not only that, there's a lot of other moral aspects about it too that I want to talk to you guys about. As I told you before, every artwork, every photograph, somebody put that to life. Somebody made it exist. And for instance, Pearl is a character that I put a lot of love and passion into. Pearl's patterns, her little zigzag patterns, I call it diamond patterns and stuff that go down her head all the way down her back, her little cheek circles, her blue-tipped ears, her horn pattern, everything about her I put a lot of love and passion into. And of course, her backstory and all that just further solidifies that. Pearl is me as much as I am her. I'm the one that gave her life. I'm the one that not only drew her in art, but also I'm the one that put money down to commission SkyPro for the suit of it. And I'm the one that built up her backstory. And you can't just take that and say, and run with it, because Pearl wouldn't exist if it wasn't for me. And sometimes people who just take characters don't actually think about how they're impacting the person who created it. And you're basically just ripping all that love and passion and everything put into that character when you just go and take it from somebody. You have to think, that character wouldn't exist if it wasn't for that person you just stole from. And you can't just take it because you think you have a right to, because you found it online. And not everything, most things out there, even things like Pokemon and stuff like that, is copyrighted to the creators of Pokemon. And there's a lot of people that don't seem to realize that when they just want to take it and try and make it theirs, or you can't just make a cosplay of Pearl or anything like that, because Pearl is a personal character of mine. And it hurts when I see people who think they can just take her and get her recreated as a suit or something, and think they have a right to, because it's no, you can't. Pearl is me as much as I am her, like I said before, and it's the same for anybody who's ever made a character or anything like that. If you find a cute fox or a cute wolf or something that you found online, somebody created that wolf, somebody created that fox, and that fox was brought to life by somebody else. So you can't just take it and say, oh, I want this beautiful red, black, and yellow fox that I found on the internet. You can't just do that because somebody else drew it. And that person that drew it or created it is the person it rightfully belongs to. And Google tends to be a website that archives a lot of websites out there. Just because they got archived by Google doesn't mean that they're letting other people make or make creations based off of it. That's not the way it works. Like for instance, a lot of my pictures of Pearl that get posted to Google might have been posted by somebody else who took a picture of Pearl or something and it got archived. They posted on Omegle or not Omegle, Tumblr or something. And then Google tends to be partnership with Tumblr, and a lot of Tumblr's pictures and stuff get archived by Google. So, but anyway, that's aside from the point. The point I'm trying to make is, don't just take it without thinking about the impact that you're doing behind the person creating it. And again, it can also get you in a lot of legal trouble, but it's beyond that at this point. I'm not just talking about the legal aspect of it. I'm mostly talking about how much you're hurting the person that put so much love into creating it. It causes them anger, grief, despair. It's caused me to be angry and depressed at nights when I hear somebody else is trying to take Pearl. It stresses me out to no end. And I lose sleep and everything else because I'm worried about somebody else trying to be me, because Pearl's my image in a way as well, because of how much I've gotten her out there. If somebody else goes running around as Pearl and gets basically almost exact duplicate of her made, that'll also impact me as well. Not only does it hurt, because now I have somebody taking what I consider a personal character of mine that I have a lot of love and connection to, and I feel like they're just taking that, and that hurts alone. But also, what they might do with that character also affects me, because then it will reflect back on me, because people will think, well, maybe this is actually her. And if you go and act out of line because you stole her character, get her remade as a suit somewhere, and go running out of the con that I don't attend or something with her, and let's say you act out of line and let's say you push somebody or something, well then people will think I could be a mean Angel Durgan, and that could reflect negatively on me as well. And that would hurt. It's basically a form of identity theft as well, when you go and just take somebody else's character, because somebody will easily try, not only because of the fact of Pearl's connection with me and her designs and everything else, but also because what you do with that stolen character could reflect negatively back on me as well. So anyways, that's why I wanted to make this video. Because I've had so many people actually, especially in the past several months, even more so than usual, stealing her ref sheet or her artwork, commissioning other artists for art, and several instances now of people that either mentioned or actually went and tried asking suit makers to remake Pearl as a fursuit. Another more recently said they wanted a complete recolor of Pearl. That doesn't work either, because you have to remember every single pattern and circle and cheek of Pearl makes Pearl what she is, and you can't just take that and say, oh, well, even if it's different colors, I can still do that. No, you cannot. Because even if you did so, that would still be within under the copyright rule that could get you legally in trouble. And not only that, but that's, again, stealing a part of my identity. Every single pattern, horn, and everything that I put into Pearl, you're basically just ripping that straight from me and just reversing colors and stuff. If you truly want to make an Angel Dragon of your own, the Angel Dragons in general are pretty much open species. You can do whatever you want with them. So you can just go and try creating one of your own. There's tons of free line arts out there for not only Dutch angel dragons, which is telephone species, but other subspecies of angel dragons as well, which is Pearl used to be a Dutch, but she's her own subspecies now. That's a whole other story. But anyway, you could just find one of those free line arts out there. If you want to be Dutchy, there's tons and tons and tons of Dutch angel dragon line arts you could use and just color up your own character. There's plenty of other white and blue angel dragons out there, and I have nothing against them because their patterns and everything else are distinct in their own. And so they're their own unique angel dragon. So you could still say you love Pearl's colors. Well, you can still go and make a white and blue angel dragon. I have nothing against that. Actually, there's a few other white and blue angel dragons who have their characters as suits. My friend Snowflake, and also my friend Aang, the Dutch angel dragon. Both of them have their characters as suits. Aang especially, though, poor Aang. He's had a few people that confused him for me, or thought he was me. I feel so bad for him because I love him to death and he's a sweetheart and he's had to deal with so much of that drama in the past. But yeah, my point being is you can still make a white and blue angel dragon or just an angel dragon in general. If you like the species, go make one. You know, it's a pretty open species. I know the Dutch angel dragon species in general has their own regulations and rules. They have a website. I think it's like DutchAngelDragons.com or something. You can go and check out their rules. Non-Dutch angel dragons, depending on the species or subspecies, might have rules, might not. If you just want to make an angel dragon that's your own creation, go wild, have different anatomy and stuff, and go crazy. But yeah, but that's what this video is about, is because I've had a lot of people stealing Pearl stuff. Suit pictures and art and stuff, and some people have said, well, I'm just going to get Pearl made for myself. You can't do that, because again, not only does it only hurt the person behind that character and put so much love into it, but also it gets you in legal trouble. So remember that. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a great night. I'm sorry for rambling so much. I love you all, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and goodbye.